This is the politics of envy versus the politics of growth.
Okay,
and
that's a different point.
That's Hillary Clinton's whole demagogic approach.
Yeah, you can call it whatever.
Instead of talking about how to spark growth, she is trying to divide the nation into the haves and have-nots, the blacks and the whites.
But Betsy, you started out saying
but listen to her rhetoric.
They didn't benefit disproportionately. Now you're saying, well, you shouldn't point out that they're benefiting because that's the politics of envy. It's an entirely different point.
But if you listened to last night's debate, you would have come away thinking only rich people are getting tax cuts. When in fact, if you look at the tables, people earning $50,000, $70,000, $100,000.
So that's actually a fair point.
Let me have more money in their wallets.
That's actually a fair point. That's actually a fair point. It is true that Donald Trump cuts taxes throughout the income distribution, but he cuts them far more at the top.
Hillary doesn't cut them
And I'm actually trying to help you here. He cuts taxes. He cuts taxes far more at the top. And as I think it was John who said, there are about 8 million families, middle and low-income families, whose taxes will go up. And the reason for that is that he gets rid of the personal exemption, and that's actually going to end up hurting a bunch of those families, about 8 million families, including many single heads. So it's a kind of a tax plan that does two things. It very much worsens the after-tax distribution of income, and frankly, I think we have enough inequality. It doubles down on this trickle-down nonsense that if you cut wealthy people's taxes, they'll create jobs. Doesn't happen. And I think most importantly, it adds $5 trillion to the debt. Now, people may not care about it.
This is what the Tax Foundation actually says on this. On a dynamic basis, the plan would increase after-tax incomes by 20% on average. All deciles would see an increase in after-tax AGI of at least 10.6% over the long term. Taxpayers that fall in the bottom 3 deciles would see their after-tax AGIs increase between 10.6 and 11.5%. Middle-income taxpayers in the 30th to 70th percentiles would see increases by as much as 19.7%. The top 1% of all taxpayers would see an increase in after-tax AGI of 27%. So it does give the biggest percentages to the top, but everybody across the board looks like they are taking home more.
But it still costs $5 trillion, so I haven't figured out how you're explaining that.
Not dynamic score.
No,
so that's the static score versus the dynamic score.
The increase in tax revenue.
Yeah, I'd be wary of that kind of.
Which is a lot of conservatives have been arguing for a different approach. The tax rates were 90% and 70% at that time. It's a different thing from cutting them when they're 39.6.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.